It's the Rundown, Tuesday, August 16th. It's brought to you by DirecTV, the NFL Sunday Ticket. College kids, I'm talking to you. If you're a college kid right now, you can get enrolled for the NFL Sunday Ticket without a satellite. Plus, you got an exclusive student discount. So everybody knows you got to save your money for Domino's and beer. You can still get your Sunday NFL ticket from DirecTV at a discounted price, and you don't need that satellite. To see if you're eligible, go to NFLSundayTicket.com and stream every NFL Sunday Ticket game this season to follow your favorite team no matter where you live. Use the promo code RUNDOWN at checkout. You're going to get 15% off packages for football fans living outside the area. Not available. DirecTV service, NFL Sunday Ticket, promo code RUNDOWN.
Before we get started, Riggs, would you like Kevin or I to play the role of Dave and find something wrong with you some point during the show?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer.
Anyway. Yeah. I think I might have to do that.
What are you going to hit me with?
Just fucking
I don't like those socks. He does that to me a lot. I don't like those socks.
Yeah. What's the FJ?
FJ? What's that?
Footjoy.
FJ?
Footjoy, a little golf guy. No big deal.
No free ads,
Are you
man.
trying to be Ricky Fowler with that hat?
St. Louis? Who are you from fucking St. Louis? Oh, you got fucked up eyes.
It feels good to have Dave back. It's nice. Real nice. After his little debacle on the blog today, which we'll talk about.
We start with the biggest news of the day. It's not Trump. It's not politics. It's dragons and White Walkers and Game of Thrones. Episode 6 has leaked on HBO Spain. Fuck you, HBO Spain.
Love it.
Throwing my week into complete
Of course it was
chaos.
HBO fucking Spain.
Of course, right?
Love
Like
it.
throwing
What is that?
everything into chaos. I want to just watch it on Sunday night. I don't have to worry about watching it now. I don't have to worry about spoilers. Goddamn internet. Goddamn Spain. Dan, I don't like your smug look on your face.
I love it. I love it.
What, you just want chaos for the nerds?
I want chaos.
Yeah.
This is great, too, because you find out who the real fans are. Because the real fans, they watch the leaked Spanish version of Game of Thrones.
Fuck that.
I saw Trent being like, we're all in this together. No. If you're a real fan, you got to find out right away.
Dude, I was doing kind of an internal little turmoil. Like would you watch the actual Spanish version? I was thinking back in the day, like, we used to play FIFA and we would like turn on the Spanish announcer.
Right.
And it would be like
Better. You think Game of Thrones might be better in Spanish?
That's what I was thinking. I was like
Like, how do you say
watching Thrones,
Dracarius in Spanish?
and they're
Let's
just
go.
yelling at each other in Spanish. Be like, this is fucking awesome.
Right.
I was on Team Trent. That might have swayed me.
I just
Yeah.
I might go home and watch
if
the
you're like
Spanish
a
version now.
diehard, maybe I have it way twisted, but I'm making an analogy to sports. If you like tried to DVR a sports game, but you knew it ended, there's no way you're not looking at what happened.
Yeah, but I likened it to this. Like, if I told you you could watch Game 1 of the NBA Finals right now, like only you and a few people, would you do it?
Yeah.
You would?
Why
and
wouldn't
then,
I?
And then what? Spoil it for people?
No, I wouldn't spoil. I think it's fucked up to spoil it for people. I'm just saying, if you are a true diehard Game of Thrones person and you know that you can watch Sunday's episode right this second, I'd watch it right this second.
Yeah, I agree with that. Look, if I'm I wouldn't read about spoilers, but if I go home tonight, I
Right.
fucking order dinner, order Seamless, I'm sitting there by myself, and I've got that on my TV, there's no fucking way I'm not
Right.
watching it.
It's just
there's
like
no
it's
way
just,
I'm not
it's just
watching
what do you? I don't know. You might get hit by a bus tomorrow. You gotta watch it right
Gotta
now. Right?
watch
It's
it.
the best thing.
I would
best
absolutely
available.
watch
It's like
it.
drafting the
Yeah.
best available.
And
Right.
like we're not gonna do spoilers, but a couple like little headline stuff I saw is like so tantalizing that I have
thrilling.
I
Right.
have to
I
watch
would
it.
not watch that game though. By the way,
I would.
until I can talk about it, until we can
Nah, I'd
record
still
about
watch
it.
I don't know. I totally am against people trying to spoil it who have watched it. That's fucked up. That I understand Trent's point in that, like a community, but man, I would watch it by myself for sure. If I loved the show, absolutely.
The problem
watch
with the
it.
sports analogy though is then you're spoiling the rest of the playoffs. Even though like I guess basketball you know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I would love it.
But I was thinking like golf, like if I could watch the final round of the Masters, I don't know if I would do it because then the first 3 rounds like suck. Because I don't know.
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
like just
matter.
cut to the chase
I already
here.
know. Like
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's weird.
I'd watch it.
We got Riggs on to talk politics. Trump went rogue yesterday, went off script, blaming both sides.
What about the alt-left that came charging at the, as you say, the alt-right? Do they have any semblance of guilt?
We got people quitting from his whatever council, left and right.
No, he fired him.
Fired, right. They didn't quit, fired.
Yeah,
Fired
right.
before they could quit.
All the major corporations.
Yeah.
Classic move. Rico Bosco called radio today, tried to hang up on me before I could hang up on him.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
No
You don't
chance.
hang up on me, Rico Bosco. I hang up on you. You're not dead to me. I'm dead to you.
You want to hang up on me? This is me hanging up on you. You're still dead to me. Everybody go to DJ. Stop banning listeners if they don't.
Hang up, Frankie. Hang up on him.
Cowgirls.
Hang up. Hang
Hang
up.
up on him.
We hung up on
Nobody-
you.
nobody hangs up on me
hangs
on
up
my
on
own program.
Barstool Radio.
Nobody hangs up on me on my own show.
I mean, the Trump thing is wild. Like,
He made it one day. I mean, he did. You know, he had his crazy comments on Saturday where he had to slip that little phrase like on both sides or on many sides in, which totally diminished everything else he was saying.
We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides. On many sides.
Everyone was shitting on him. He came out Monday and read the thing that you tell they like cross-checked. You got to say this, it'll keep everybody happy. He made it one day, and then he came out to one presser and was like, "Fuck you!
Let's go.
This is fake news garbage."
Yeah.
Like he had one where the press. He read his transcript from Saturday, omitted the controversial part, and
Yeah.
then the journalists were like, you didn't say the part that we're upset about," and he goes, "Excuse me, take it nice and easy."
Nice and easy.
The journalists.
It has no place in America. And then I went on from there. Now, here's the thing. Excuse me. Take it nice and easy.
It's just,
Take it nice and easy.
I don't know how you can watch it and not
He
laugh.
tweeted the Trump train,
Yep,
busting
he
down
did
to
the-
CNN.
he
He
had a
retweeted
crazy-
that like white supremacist dude.
Yep, he had a couple other. Oh, he retweeted a guy who just called him a fascist. The guy was like, this guy. I think he thought the guy was chirping the other side. So he's got everything a little tangled. He's just kind of yelling, screaming at everybody.
It's not a good look.
Then he
This is
hired
a-
the smoke.
It's a layup, though. Like, that's the
Yeah,
craziest
this
part.
was
Like,
a very easy
it's
opportunity.
really
for him
easy to
botch.
be like, I don't believe in Nazis, KKK, and violence. Like, that's the easiest sentence to say
I
in the
think
world.
he's so committed to just looking at what the mainstream media thinks he should
Doing
say
the opposite.
and doing the opposite.
Well,
Fake
I also
like
think
the
It's
exact
fake news.
opposite. That's what he's
like we were saying last night, Riggs, like I also think he's like the type of guy who like the last person who gets in his ear, that's what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
So like he probably like was taking the elevator down and Bannon was like, hey, you know, you really should condemn both sides.
When you're about to
here.
take the podium,
yeah.
and David
and
Duke's
it
like,
just throws it
"Story
all
here."
out. Dude, that's the craziest part is like, I don't care what your politics are. When the fucking head of the KKK is like, this was a great statement, and like he's with us, that's a pretty bad sign.
Brutal, man.
quote tweeting your clips, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about."
Yeah, like this is our guy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
With the Bannon thing, I think you're right. It's almost like when you study for a test, like the last big point that you study,
Right,
you just bring
right.
it up on every
Every
answer.
topic,
You like
right.
tie it
Yeah.
back to that. That was kind of his thing. He was hit with that, like, it's both sides. He loved that alt-left comment, which like isn't even a real thing.
Right.
When you say the alt-right, define alt-right to me. You define it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm saying as
No, define
Senator,
it for me. Come on, let's go. Define
Senator
it.
McCain defined them as the same group.
Okay, what about the alt-left that came charging at, excuse me, what about the alt-left that came charging at the, as you say, the alt-right?
So yeah, it was wild yesterday. He was just fucking slinging bombs at everybody.
And from the ashes rises Hope Hicks. This little minx.
She's
She
great.
is sexy.
She's 28.
She's young and happy and sexy.
She's 28. How about she's like his longest standing aide that's been with him like the longest. She's 28. She's 2 years younger than I am.
How do you?
How does that?
Well, everyone else has been getting fired.
I know. Yeah. I mean, that's.
I don't
testament to this
understand.
administration.
Like,
Is she crazy? Like, is she gonna be like,
yeah,
fuck yeah, white
is
supremacy,
she
or is she gonna be
thinking,
like normal?
this might be a bad idea in like 4 years when like the top of my resume?
So I was thinking about this, like, because she's like a Greenwich girl. She's got like a good background, went to a good school. She has no political experience, which is hilarious. Now
Well,
she's
neither
He's
does
the
the
mooch, and
president.
he's fucking super
Neither does the
smart.
mooch.
I was thinking, like, why do these people? Because it feels like they're like dooming their career. Why would you jump onto a sinking ship, et cetera, et cetera? But like, I don't know that these people that are into politics or whatever. How can you say no to being
Yeah,
this-
it's
White
tough.
House,
the
yeah.
White
tough.
House communications director?
Right.
That is
Right.
like you're the face of the
I
most
also
powerful
wonder if,
building
like,
in the world.
I don't know, well, I guess when you associate with this administration, you're kind of fucked, but it's like, I went through that, I can do almost anything. You know what I mean?
that
Like,
might
if
be-
you don't agree
True.
with them, but you still made your way through it. I don't know.
And I feel like someone like Spicer and the Mooch now are like legendary. Like people see those guys at baseball games and they're like the biggest celebrity.
Yeah, actually, when you think about it, if you
for your
if
followers.
made it
right,
out,
yeah,
like,
right,
fuck
if you
yeah.
stick around long enough, you can write a book.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
can do the rounds.
I think it's also one of those things, like, you don't know if you're ever going to get that offer again. Just
Yeah.
take it while you can get it. You can't get picky about
The Mooch will write a book about his 10 days. For sure, I'll read it.
The Mooch and Stu Feiner should have a show together.
Yeah.
Mooch
Well,
is
the Mooch
electric.
delivered
Those two
what the
guys.
highest ratings
Oh, yeah,
for
of course he
was it
did.
Colbert this
Fuck
week.
yeah,
So
he
it's
did.
like
The Mooch puts ass
you got
in
to
the
do
seats.
that, right?
Tom Brady. Tom Brady followed us on Instagram, then immediately unfollowed us on Instagram as soon as it was made public. But double breaking news, then Dave Portnoy followed Barstool Sports on Instagram.
Oh wow, big
So
big
big,
stuff.
that's
Wow.
big news for Coley and Gaz and Tyler and all the social media guys. Now Dave Portnoy follows Barstool Sports.
Oof.
It only took, I don't know, several years to do so.
Yeah.
But,
I always laugh like when I go out boondoggling, as I do from time to time, and people are like, "Yo, don't post this shit on your Instagram. Like you might get in trouble." Like Dave doesn't follow me on Instagram.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
we were today. There's a porn lookalike, a Dave floating around, and YP was like nervous to tweet it out. He's like, "Is Dave gonna not like this?" Dave is probably never even gonna see this.
No,
Dave
not
is
even close.
checked out.
Yeah.
Dave,
Oh, yeah.
though, that was an all-time, like just a guy just overshooting it right away with it, like blowing his chances. Everyone
Like,
knows.
have you ever slow played it? Have you ever played hard to get a
Like,
little
dude,
bit?
And it absolutely works on like Twitter. If you see that like some big name follows you, you don't just go sliding into the DMs. You give it a few weeks. You're like, I'm normal.
See how
and
the
they're like,
like
oh,
action
hey,
plays
what's
out?
up?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. But man, just being like, hey, world, Tom Brady follows us. I don't blame Tom Brady. You
I mean,
don't
he
want,
went
you don't
right
want
to
the
the
one
phone.
that wants
like,
you.
Okay, unfollow.
Yeah, right.
He
So-
just did the Homer Simpson slip back in. Like,
Yeah,
nope.
that was a tough look.
See you
You got to
later.
play it a lot cooler than that. You got to like put up an Instagram post directed at Tom Brady and see if he sees
But
it.
we still can be like Barstool Sports Instagram once followed.
Once follow. It's like when Trent got tweeted by Bieber.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a
Actually,
big
and you know what?
fucking
moment. Our bio.
We're still the only media company he's unfollowed too.
Yeah, as far as we know. Chris Broussard it. As far as we know, we're the first people to ever be followed by Tom Brady and then unfollowed in the same day.
Fact.
Fact.
Boom.
Also a fact, Logan Lucky is going to be the funniest movie of the entire summer. It's a blockbuster by Steve Soderbergh. It's got Channing Tatum. It's got Daniel Craig. It's got Adam Driver, who's the dude from Star Wars. It's got Seth MacFarlane. Major heavy hitter cast. It's coming out on this Friday. It's being described as the perfect late summer cocktail.
Let's go.
What's not to like about that?
No
I
football
fuck with Channing
yet.
Tatum,
Let's go.
Like, so hard.
Oh, who doesn't?
Anything he does. And his wife too. His wife's so sexy. Her, him, any movies they do, any shows they do, I'm in on that whole family. So I'm gonna be front and center for Logan Lucky this Friday in theaters. Go check it out.
Are you gonna be heartbroken when they get a divorce in like 4 years? Like, oh,
I thought they were the real
love was real.
Bring Robbie in for that one.
I can't
Jesus
believe these
Christ.
two Hollywood actors broke
No,
up.
they'll make it forever because they're sexy and they fuck a lot.
Yeah, that's how
Right.
you.
That's
That's
the
how
key
you
to
Robbie
staying
Fox
together.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
true.
then you're all. Yeah.
If they don't,
we're
love
talking
is
about
dead
you,
for
Robbie.
everyone.
You're gonna be upset when Channing Tatum breaks up with his wife. Yeah.
Jenna Tatum.
Something. Okay.
Some hot famous
Love's
person.
real.
She might be hotter than him.
I've never.
It's a good debate. Is
Can you give
Jenna
me a second while I
Dewan
look?
Tatum hotter than Channing Tatum?
Let me look.
Dave would be on the Channing Tatum for sure.
Yeah,
Channing
he would, and,
Tatum.
he would take it a step further and be like, Channing Tatum will ragdoll you in
Yeah,
the bedroom.
right,
It's
right,
like,
right,
ugh,
right. Which
Jesus
is-
Christ.
okay.
I mean, he will. He will. But
Probably will, but like we don't have to
we don't
talk
even
about it.
say it.
Just fucking relax.
Oh, she's very attractive.
Very sexy, and she
Very
can dance.
attractive.
She can move. If you
Oh
ever,
yeah.
if you ever seen her
oh,
lip
she's
sync,
got that. She's got that like dark hair, beautiful eyes. Look.
And have you
It's,
ever
like,
seen her on Lip Sync
takes
Battle?
your breath away.
Ooh, Lord, sexy.
Yeah. Okay.
We got this dude. I'm gonna call him King Kong. It takes 3 police officers, like 4 taser attempts, and multiple whacks to the leg with the baton in what was one of the greatest resisting arrests of all time. Apparently, it stemmed from him not paying a bar bill, which is even better. He's outside the place. He's kind of in like some dad fashion.
Yep,
He's got like some
big
cargo
time.
shorts on and a button-up checkered shirt. I mean, the first tase does not even face him. He rips the things out. The second one kind of gets him. They start whacking him with the baton. He just keeps yelling, I'm not resisting, as he resists arrest. And then the last one, the guy gets him from behind, and it's like,
Yeah.
and like straight timber down.
Yep.
45 seconds, exactly. Perfect internet clip.
Oh, there we go. Oh, boy, that's it. Oh. It's gonna take. Oh, big man. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, get down. Bro, just let it take.
He ripping the own taser out is such a baller move. I love this guy though because he clearly doesn't like work out, but there is like there is some science behind if you just like drink enough beers and just be a guy for a long enough time, you get this like crazy strength.
Yeah, he's like
just
invincible.
got guy strength.
There's just
Like,
layers. It's
yeah.
like a crust.
Right.
He's got a crust of dude around this guy that it's like you got to go through 6 more inches before
Yeah,
that
he had
even
just
fades
built,
in.
he's built that shield for like decades.
He probably crushes
Cannot get
hands
through
with
that.
handshakes. Like
Yep.
he's just got that guy strength
Yep.
that doesn't come from any kind of lifting or anything that like you'll read in a magazine or a trainer will tell you.
He
It's
can't
just
even
being-
describe it.
Yeah,
It's
Like, doesn't work out, doesn't show up to a softball game for 6 months, and just hits dingers.
Yeah, right. He just
No
drives a
fucking
truck,
problem.
drinks
Like a
beers,
30
and then
pack,
becomes
yeah.
the strongest man in the world.
I felt for the police because like pretty much that first taser is I feel like the
Oh,
extent
yeah.
of their training.
Oh, yeah.
And when
It's
he
like,
doesn't
what
go
next?
down, they're like,
He just starts slapping
they're
his
whacking
leg,
him
and
in
you're
the
like,
fucking
what
dick
the
and the
fuck
leg.
is this gonna do?
Oh, they had
Nothing.
no idea. what to
It
do.
was legit like King Kong, like little helicopters flying by, like
Yeah.
get away from there.
Totally. They
Those
were
guys
lost.
are like, I think we have to shoot this guy now.
Yeah. They were totally lost. They were like, what the fuck do we do now?
Last video of the day, this little fucking dipshit white supremacist. I didn't know this. You have to understand the background of this video for it to make sense. White supremacists rock khakis and white polos. You're in the clear, barely.
I'm very,
If
very
you guys
close.
combine outfits here, you'd
say,
be
we
a
got
fucking
a
white
little-
supremacist. We got half a white supremacist on the
All
panel
Business
here.
Pete is definitely a Nazi the way he dresses.
This guy is close. Colby's got like a T-shirt on.
All Business Pete would make a great Nazi.
All Business Pete might low-key be a Nazi.
Yeah, you
Wouldn't
just
he-
see
oh,
a tiki
yeah.
torch in his hands.
Yeah, no, I could see him low-key being like, Aryan Nation.
Yeah,
Pretty much
He's
all
a
you would
big
have to
time
do.
rule follower.
All you'd have to do is put the torch in his hands. Like he's ready.
He's
Put
ready.
the
And he's
torch
got
in.
rage. He'd be one of like those pictures of the guys like,
inner rage. Yeah.
that would be Pete.
Right,
When the
yes.
internet goes out or
Yeah,
something.
just mad. Oh, what's up, Pete? Oh, you're
Hey,
close.
Nazi Pete!
If you put on a white polo, you would actually be a Nazi.
You just changed shirts right now. Admit it. Admit it. You had the white Barstool polo on.
There's a white polo in there for
White
sure.
polo is boring.
You look
Slanderous.
so Nazi right now.
Fuck that shit.
You look so white supremacist.
Oh, see, you want to punch me? Why? Because I'm Jewish?
Would a tiki torch fit right here?
Someone Photoshop a tiki torch in his
I mean, have you ever been on the internet?
Jesus,
Yeah.
dude.
He's like, you are.
Go on the
Just put
internet
a
once.
swastika right there. We'll put the tiki torch in your head.
Nazis
You're
living
fucked.
among us.
Yeah.
All Business Pete.
Nazis are bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's what a Nazi
You know
would
what?
say.
That's what all Trump needed to do.
and-
All business
yeah,
Pete to do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Trump couldn't.
He
Super
just
simple.
healed the country.
Great.
Nazis are bad.
Biz can do
Good,
it.
good work. Good appearance. So this kid is rocking the white polo with the khaki shorts. I mean, that's a real subtle fucking thing, by the way. Now I know it, but like, I would never know that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
think I see so many Nazis on the
Right,
street
I think
now.
that's like on the golf course.
Oh, they're
All
gonna
the
be
fucking
everywhere.
time.
I got matched up
Maybe
with
they're
two
just,
Nazis there.
maybe they just
Yeah.
are Nazis though.
Yeah, it's like.
Anyway, the protesters start coming after him. He pops the top off real quick and says, "Guys, I'm not even really white power. I'm just here for the fun." In the most fucking weasel loser move ever.
What's up? I'm not really white power, man. I just came here for the fun. Fuck.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
you can't just take your costume off.
What the fuck is that?
Very, very satisfying.
It was such a perfect clip because it was Twitter in real life.
Yeah.
When someone trolls you and then you respond and they're like, I'm actually a huge fan.
Yep.
I just wanted a response. That was exactly what happened in real life. Just right in front of
Lays
us.
down the shirt. I'm
Yeah.
watching it right now. Like
Just
a
kidding,
total
guys. Just
fucking
kidding.
Loser.
I love
And he's like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old.
Yep.
He's got like this weird,
Shit
like
got real and
prepubescent
he was
body.
not a Nazi.
Yeah, not ready to fucking defend the swastika.
The guy with the camera nailed it too. He just starts laughing. He goes, "You can't just take off your costume, dude.
Yeah.
It's not a Halloween party. Like, you're fucking
Yeah, you
a
are that,
Nazi
yeah.
walking around like that's you.
Yeah, it's not like November 1st. You're just not a vampire
Right,
anymore.
No,
It's
the
like
guy's
you're
just
still a
laughing at
Nazi,
him like, dude, that's not. You can't just pull a costume off.
Unreal.
All right, after show, our guy Frank the Tank.
Come on, Frank.
He's in the building.
Get up here.
I've been thinking about something you said on the radio, and I think we need to rehash it now. Get up out that chair, pal. Come on over. On the radio, I asked Frank a very, what I thought very difficult question. Marry, fuck, kill. Salt, gravy, and soda. Because if you keep up with Frank on Twitter, at NJTank99, he posts every single meal, he posts a picture. There's always a big soda. It's always doused in salt, and there's always some gravy involved. Frank killed salt, which
You killed salt?
I
what?
killed
He
salt.
married,
you
he
could
married
get it
soda,
in
he
your
fucked the
gravy.
gravy, and he killed the salt.
You see, the most important thing is soda. I need my soda.
I'm with you
I'm
on that.
addicted to my soda.
Me too.
So that's number one. So then it comes between gravy and salt, and I just can't have my turkey or
And you're a
like
big
roast
Thanksgiving,
beef.
like at random times guy.
Yeah, so
Thanksgiving
I
is a
need
lot
my
of sort of
I need
thing.
my gravy.
But don't you think
I
that
love
salt
just
is more
drowning in
versatile?
gravy.
Yeah.
Like gravy, you're
keep
gonna
in
use with
mind-
turkey and like those kind of meals, but like salt
but
on
the
everything
problem
else.
is
French fries.
when you come to New York, you have Bloomberg there. He took away all the salt. I mean, I go to City Field. You can't
can't
find
get the
salt
salt.
anymore. It's ridiculous.
They already
hide
killed
the
it, so you
salt.
might as well kill it too.
I mean, they have all the freaking ketchup all over the place, but no salt.
Fuck ketchup. I'm
In fact,
team
remember?
Frank. Fuck ketchup.
Remember, he wanted to have everyone have the 8-ounce sodas. No, you can't drink that. No, you're gonna have people out there snorting coke. And he NYPD, drop the soda.
I like
Give the
that.
people the 64
Sodas
ounces.
become
Give them the big
yeah,
gulp, right?
Yeah.
That's how you solve the cocaine problem.
So Frank, you want to give us a little? We were talking earlier. You're a Dolphins fan. You ready for the Jay Cutler experience? Come on.
Jay Cutler is the first player in NFL
Yeah,
history.
this is,
I mean, he tore his hymen. He missed a few games.
he's been using this joke a couple times today.
I mean, the first hangnail he gets, he's going to be on IR. I mean, Jay Cutler, did you call him Mr. Softy? I mean, he's Mr. Softy. That's him.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's tougher than you think. That's all I'm gonna say. He's tougher than you think. The thing I love about Frank is he's got a couple. You got a couple of those jokes, and you just keep going at him. The Penn State got me. I hadn't heard that in a while. We're talking about Big Ten football. He's
Which
like,
one was that?
I was like, Penn State. Like Wisconsin doesn't play Penn State. And he's like, you mean Penn State?
Got him.
Fuck
Got
yeah,
him,
Frank.
man. You want to sing us off a little something here?
Ooh.
You can run it back with the Mets song again. Or can you maybe
You were singing the Capitol song.
Maybe
The
since,
Capitol
maybe
song
since
was
you,
great.
Maybe since you married soda or fuck gravy, maybe a little ode to soda or gravy.
Pepsi Cola hits the spot, whether it's cold or when it's not. If you're drinking Pepsi, that's the way to go. Pepsi Cola, it's the way to go.
Yes.
Pepsi
Yes.
Cola.
Play us out,
hits the
Frank.
spot,
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
You going to game night?
Yes, I am.
All right, you got to beat the Yankees, right? Do you get in any verbal sparring with any of the Yankee fans?
No, there's no chance. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's over. It's done.
Next year.
I mean, it's
What was the amount of wins that you predicted the Mets to win this year?
like 94, 95.
That's, hey, shoot your shot. Things could have broken.
And
a
next
different way.
year, the Mets are going to go 40 and 122. You heard it here first.
There we go. There we go. Thanks, Frank.